Hello, this is Lenore with the Love and Live Show. Yes, I have another fabulous wig. I just wanted to be blue today, like turquoise, and I thought it was exciting. I did my eyeshadow to match. I'm not that perfect with it, but I'll be better with it later. Anyway, today's topic is spending time with yourself. What does that mean? Well, it means it's time for you to take some time out of your busy schedule and spend time with yourself. Now, I know most of the ladies is going to be like, amen, that's right. Well, fellas, I'm talking to you too. You need to do the same thing. Take some time for yourself. It is all right to be a little selfish when it comes to yourself, because the moment you take time to love and cherish yourself and take yourself out, wine and dine, spoil yourself, the more you be free to love others, your kids, your wife, your husband, your whatever, you will be able to enjoy it. And that's what we're all about. We got to love and live each day as if it was our last. And we can't do that if we're worried about everything around the world and we're not taking time for ourselves. So, what do you need to do to take time for yourself? Is that just sit back, read you a book, and chill and relax? Go to the movies and enjoy yourself. Do different things. Do you. Don't worry about doing everybody else. Do you. Because this is what it means. Once you do this, pretty soon you'll understand you'll have more patience for your wife, your husband, your kids. But if you ain't spending time with yourself, them people getting on your nerves, and you be like, why do I not like my kids? Or why don't I like my husband? Ooh, my wife getting on my nerves. She just nagging way too much for me. Because you're not taking the time out for yourself. Now, I'm not saying this is going to fix all the problems, but it will at least fix some of your issues. And that's what we hear about. Because how you going to love and live each day as if it was your last if you don't take the time for yourself? Yes, take time for yourself. See, I'm repeating it over and over and over again because I want you to understand this. This is important. This is what we are all about. And it's all right. Now, my stepfather is from Grenada, okay? And my mom went down there. She was telling me how when they went, everybody just is relaxed. They're not rushing. It's not like how it is here, just rushing back and forth, going all over the place. They weren't like that. The bus was coming. She was getting ready to run, and her husband said, no, it will wait. And she walked her butt to the bus, and they did wait. Now, that's not going to happen here. I'm not dumb. I'm not crazy. But what I'm saying is they taking time for themselves. So the worries of life do not hinder who they are. It doesn't harass them. It doesn't make them upset. It doesn't give them a horrible emotional issue or anything. It just does what it needs to do. And that's what we need to do. So the world is not going to slow down for us like it does in Grenada. But we can slow things down and say, you know what? Normally my kids go to bed at 9. Everybody going to bed at 8:30. 8:30, everybody go to bed. I'm going to do everything I need to do, get it ready. And then I'm going to soak in the tub with a glass of wine, listen to me some slow jams. I might even read a book. I don't care. I'm going to give me some jets to put in my tub so I feel like I have a jetted tub in my little baby tub. You know, whatever you need to do. I'm going to sit and put my foot in some water and make some stuff for my feet so I can relax and just chill and be me. And not watching TV, because then your mind starts worrying. Write a journal and write things down. Men, it's all right to write a journal. It's all right. You can write a journal. Ain't nobody going to talk about it. Well, we ain't going to know about it either. But ain't nobody going to talk about it. But when you write these things, you start having things that float in your mind. Like, what do I need to write about? And don't be just like, I'm not only going to write about this in my journal. Write about anything that comes to mind. You know what? I think instead of brushing my teeth at 6 in the morning, I'm going to do it after I eat and brush it around 6:30. I don't care what you write about. Just write. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Wine and dine yourself. And single ladies, you need to do it the most. Single men, you need to do it. Take yourself out. Because I know when I started taking myself out, and I still do it as a married woman. When I take myself out, oh, I love movies, so I go to the movies. I go to the movies. I am not one of those people that's sneaking in no candy that costs $1 at the Dollar Tree. I am not one of those. You know what I do? I go right in there. I buy me a popcorn. I buy me soda. If I want some candy, I buy, because I'm a date. And I feel if I don't mind spending that money on myself, then I don't mind somebody spending that money on myself. How dare I ask some dude to spend that money on me and I'm not willing to spend that money on myself? I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree on me, but then get mad when a dude pay $1 to give me some candy and some snacks. Oh no, that's wrong. So the way I treat myself is the way I expect a man to treat me, and that's the same way. And men, the way you treat yourself, you want to wine and dine your woman that way. Now, I know day and age, we'll go on dating again. I'm not going to talk about it now. It's all about yourself. But wine and dine and date yourself and love yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have fun with yourself. Think and breathe. You. It's all right. It might feel like it's something selfish and like you don't care about nobody else and you spending too much time caring about yourself. But the more you do that, the more you have time to love others the way they need to be loved, because you love yourself. And also, not only that, you'll love yourself enough that you won't be abused by no woman, by no man, by anybody. You got standards for yourself. People still to this day try to play me. Because see, they remember the old Lenore that used to tell people off in a quick set and speak her mind all the time. And so I stopped doing that. But now I have this thing, is if you come at me in some way, I'm going to come back at you at that same way. And people that got caught off guard, they're like, oh, wait a minute, because we're so used to saying whatever we want. And Lenore's all calm and cool and collective about it. But now Lenore's not calm and cool and collective. But I was never calm and cool and collective as you yelling at me. You yell at me, I will yell back. You are not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to come at me any kind of way. You know why? Because I love myself, and I take time for myself, and I enjoy myself, and I date myself. So it gives me that opinion to be able to do what I need to do for myself. So can you say the same? Go out there and do what you need to do. You're worth it. You the king. Oh, yes, men, you are the king. Be the king. Oh, yes. And we're the queens, lady. And we're going to be the queens. And children, you are the prince and the princess. Be what you are. Walk in your royalty. So for the people that watch Black Panther, the movie, I thought it was an excellent movie as well. And I thought it was a great movie. And you know me, I got my little queen cup right here. What to say? Queen. Because you know, I am Queen Lenora. And it was like I was telling people, I said, you know, I've always loved Panthers. And anybody who know me, I love Black Panthers. Has always been the thing. And my sex name was Panthers. And it still is Panthers. Don't worry about it. But I'll get into we'll have a topic about pick your own sex name, because those are very important things to do. But it might be in a different group that I'm in. I'm in a lot of different things that I enjoy. So if you see me like in a group called Talk It Out Show, my name is Lydia in that show. And you're like, why is your name different on the Talk It Out Show? Well, when we first did the Talk It Out Show, it was based on a play called Who's Full of Who. And that's where we got our character's name from, the play we did called Who's Full of Who, which we're about to do it again. And we tried to do a Who's Full of Who soap opera. And then we came out with Talk It Out. But since we already did the soap opera and did all that, we kept the name. So that's why it's that way. And because we're on our local radio show, we didn't want to change it and confuse people in the radio audience in the Portland and Vancouver Oregon area. Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington area. We didn't want to confuse that. So that's why we still keep it that way. So if you ever check us out, you can always go to the Talk It Out Show, the Talk It Out Show, and look at our Talk It Out shows and subscribe. And also subscribe here, and you can check me out on Instagram as the Love and Live Show, musically as the L_L_ show, and Facebook. Okay? And Twitter. Don't forget Twitter. Anyway, I can't wait to see you guys, and we'll talk more about names. And of course, remember, maybe you should get you a king and a queen cup, some joy to remind you who you are, because you're worth what you are. Remember to go out and love and live each day as if it was your last. Smooches.